Ride with this vibe, ride with this vibe. My delegation, the real is the acts of the apostle. Ride with this vibe, delegation, the real is the acts of the apostles. I know the prophet. Mount Zion, God body building up like Lou Ferrigno. The gospel that we pumping, we work out everywhere we go. Stop, I say to Levi, watch I go on the bench. And can't pass to the Northern Kingdom, tell Judah to get up with me. We on the road, cruising so smooth, I just let the top down. Do everything in order, we solid it from the top down. We standing up for the most high against the evildoers. Wicked niggas out here scoffing, but somebody had to do it. They just talking while we proving the gospel that we stand on. We fit for the defense against who handling the word wrong. No, this ain't no vacation, but feel the sunshine vibes. It's all work and no play. We soaring, look how time flies. So fly, most high, fresh, purple with the gold.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. They hold themselves not guilty. No matter how you cut it, they always gonna get off. And guess what? Even if they do go, it's a slap on the wrist. Right. That's all it is. Good job, Billy. Yeah, you killed that nigga. That's all that happens. Hey, Mr. Darrell, right? Hey, come on right quick, Mr. Darrell. I'm gonna show you something very important. I talked to you earlier. Now, you are an Israelite, right? Now look at this sign right here. Point at the one that this society calls you. Do they call you a Puerto Rican? Do they call you Cuban? Do they call you Haitian? Which one do they call you? They call you black, right? So, right here, American black, just like you said, from the tribe of Judah. This is what you really are. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse, names change. Give me that right quick. And I'm gonna show you. They gave us this American black Puerto Rican. They gave us these names during slavery times. Right. Look at all this. This is when they beat us. This is when they whipped us. This is when they said, you no longer an Israelite. Right. You no longer Judah. You are a nigga. You are a Negro. Right. You are black. This is when they did this. Read what you got right quick.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
So the Bible is saying our people is going to become an astonishment. How are we in astonishment today, Mr. Darrell, right? How are we in astonishment today? Our young men shoot each other down like dogs. We get shot down by the police. No matter how you scared to live in a black neighborhood, you got to hide the wall. You scared to live in a white neighborhood because you feel they're going to shoot you down. That's an astonishment. No matter where we go, we just got to look over our shoulder. We're not supposed to be living like that. We're supposed to love one another. I should be comfortable around my brother. Read it again right quick.
Verse 37, and thou shalt become an astonishment.
And how else are we in astonishment? You ain't listen to rap, Mr. Darrell? But do you know some famous rappers? Yeah. You know of like Lil Yachty, Lil Twerk, all that type of stuff, right? Guess what they rap about? They rap about, I'm gonna kill a nigga, kill a nigga, kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna F this, B, F that, you know what I'm saying? They teach about that type of stuff. They rap about that type of stuff. But when you look at the other nation music, they got people like Johnny Cash, they got people like Bon Jovi. You don't hear none of their music like that. You don't hear them degrade none of their women. But we the only nation of people that degrade our women. We the only nation of people that say they want to kill one another in their music. We the only nation of people that do that. Right. How else are we in astonishment, Mr. Darrell? We the only nation that have our pants all the way off our ass. We the only nation of people that do that. We walk around like Mr. Darrell, look. Like you got picked. Well, they walk around like that, don't they? The young brothers, the little young ones. It's an astonishment.
I do it sometimes on my belt.
Nah, Mr. Darrell, you gotta set the example.
Yeah, you right about that.
Matthew 5 and 14. You are a light. Mr. Darrell, you got to be a light to this community. Right. Because like I showed you earlier, you better than what you are. And I'm going to show you. Read Matthew 5 and 14.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid.
So, Mr. Darrell, you got it. Did you hear what the scripture said? All right, read it again for Mr. Darrell.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 14. Ye are the light of the world.
We are the Israelites, right? We are the light of this world. We make everything go. We add flavor to everything. You understand what I'm saying? The only reason a white man want to start rapping is because we rap. The only reason white women want big breasts and big butt is because our women got big breasts, big butt. We the light of the world. You understand, Mr. Darrell? So you got to be that light to the younger generation coming after you. You got to set a better example. For example, give me 1 Corinthians 3:16.
Bring it out.
I told you about the cigarette earlier, but now I'm about to get you the scripture. I'm about to get you the scripture and show you why.
I ain't hit it since I've been standing.
Hey, but guess what? You got to put it out. Look it away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you right about that.
Read the scripture right quick. Now, Mr. Darrell, do you believe in God?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to show you what God say about smoking a cigarette.
Right.
Read.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So, he's saying, know ye not that ye are the temple of God. When it's saying ye, it's talking about you, Mr. Darrell. So, Mr. Darrell, you are the temple of God, right? Read.
And that the Spirit of God dwell in you.
The Spirit of God dwells in you, Mr. Darrell. He only dwells in the 12 tribes of Israel. He don't dwell in no other nation. He don't give a damn about nobody else. His Spirit is in you, all right? You with me, Mr. Darrell? Hey, all praise. Read it again.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and the Spirit of God dwelled in you? If any man defile the temple of God.
So, it's saying if any man defile the temple of God, right? How can you defile your own temple? By doing what? Smoking cigarettes. I see you balled it up. All praise. All praise. Now, what you got to do, you know smoking is bad. You got to put it away. You got to stop doing it. You understand, Mr. Darrell? Because guess what? If you don't stop, you're going to end up getting cancer. You're going to get throat cancer. You might get lung cancer. Read that next part. I'm going to show you what the Most High says. Read.
Him shall God destroy.
That's how God is going to destroy you, by giving you lung cancer, by giving you throat cancer. Give me Ecclesiastes 8:5.
Bring it out.
You might be thinking, well, how old are you if you mind me asking? You might be saying, well, I've been doing this for 20 years. Ain't nothing happened to me, right?
On my mind. That's the first thing I just said in my mind.
Right, but guess what? The Most High got a scripture for that. Read.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 5.
11.
Verse 11. Because sin is against an evil work is not executed speedily.
So the Bible is saying just because nothing happened to you now, like just because okay, I smoked some weed, I ain't get nothing happen to me, I'm good, right? The Bible is saying just because ain't nothing happened yet, read.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Our people want to keep doing evil because guess what? Ain't nothing happened to them yet. I've been doing it for 20 years. Ain't nothing happened to me.
Right.
I've been committing adultery on my wife for 5 years. I ain't get caught. I ain't catching no STD. But guess what? You're going to go back to the 1 Corinthians. You're going to have that plague. Something is going to happen to you. And guess what? By you hearing this word, the Most High just might judge you for that. You have to stop. Give me Psalms 119 and 60.
Bring it out.
Show you how fast you gotta stop. It can't just be well, I've been doing it for 20 years, it'll take me 5 years to stop. Nah, once you hear this word, you got to change your life. You gotta turn it around. Read.
Verse 60. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
So David is saying, once he heard the laws of God, he didn't dilly dally. Once he heard the laws, he changed immediately. That's how quick he did it. You understand, Mr. Darrell? Psalm 119 and 60.
I really like to get me. When I got some time, I'm getting right now, I'm putting the bill. I like to check it.
Hey, you say you're trying to pay some bills. What you got going on right now?
I gotta go pay power down, pay a water bill, energy bill. Then I gotta come back on this side.
Deuteronomy 10 and 12. I'm gonna show you something right quick, Mr. Darrell. So, I'm gonna go through some stuff with you, all right? So, what tribe are you? What nationality are you? Say it again?
Judah.
Say it on the mic right quick so the whole world can hear you.
Judah.
That's what you are. You're not a black man. You're not a nigga. You are from the tribe of Judah. You gotta let the whole world, you ever heard Kevin Hart say it with your chest? That's how you gotta be when you say that. I'm from the tribe of Judah. You gotta say it proud.
He used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.